Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I thought I'd do a sound and lighting tour of my school's theatre. So if we look behind me, I'll just show you here, this is Little School, and if you check out my vlog that I did, my open day vlog, that was all based inside here and we were rigging on the bars above. But this isn't the main theatre. The main theatre is actually through these doors into here. Here we have some rake seating here. It can actually be pushed all the way back to leave a large space where they do exams and stuff like that. See, we've got a projector screen there, and we call this the goalpost. There's a projector on there, and it's got two Robe LED 300s, and there's normally one in the middle, but I think it's still off for a service. So we're actually running 3 universes in here, and as you can see, we've got some nice uplighters, house lights, and the lighting fixtures there for the productions. So we've got the underhang lights, they're based on one dimmer channel on both sides, and then we've got some Chauvet colour batten tries up on the top. They're RGB and they're all on Universe 3, I believe. All the house lights are on Universe 3. We've also got 6 chandeliers, can't really get them all in. And they're done in 3 channels, the back pair, the middle pair and the front pair. We've got these bars on the walls up there, and that's we just mount all our lights on there. So you can see there's a source 4 up there, some Fresnels, some more of the LED 300 moving heads. It's got a power can there, and all of our sound cables and all the DMX runs along there to the back, which is where we control everything. I'll show you that later. But now I thought I'd show you the stage and all the rigging points on the stage. So on the side, front of the stage, we've got 2 Yamaha powered speakers, and they're the main front of house speakers there. And behind the projector screen is the main stage. And we've got bars, powered bars for lighting. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 powered bars. On the back here you can see, don't know if you can see, it's quite dark, we've got an arc line along there. Each of the powered bars has 4 15 amp sockets for generic lights, so we've got our 8 source 4 set up along here, and each bar also has 2 16 amp plugs and 1 DMX, so we can then daisy chain DMX along the bars to different fixtures. Up there we've also got lots of hemp lines as well. They're mainly for scenery, and we do mount lighting on them sometimes if we run out of space for big productions, but it's quite difficult because you have to pull them up manually. All the powered bars are powered by winches. Well, we have to wind them up, but they've got winches, and all the dimmer racks are up on the top there, and I'll take you up there soon. But here we have the scene dock. This is where we have all of the scenery and stuff for drama that's kept there. If we go around here on the side, it's so dark, should have brought a torch. On the bottom here, this is where our snake comes down. We've got 16 inputs and 4 outputs, I believe, going back to the desk. This is our old snake, we don't use it anymore. These are 2 audio lines coming down for monitors on stage, and we've also got down there, that's a XLR 3-pin, that's for the comms system, so we can communicate between either sides of the stage and up to the balcony up there, which is where we control everything. As I said before, everything is controlled, all the dimmers and all the winches are up on the gantry, and we will go up there now and have a look. So just climbing up that ladder, you can see we're now above the stage. Stage is down there, and the front of Great School is out there. This is the arc line I was talking about, mounted on that bar just for a bit of lighting on the back. You can see along here all the hemp lines and also the winches as well. Winches here. Here we have the dimmers. So we've got 24 channels running through the building, and each channel can have, it's got 2 sockets on it, and I believe they're 6 kilowatt per channel. All of these are soft patch, so we can take them out, put them in again, and we've got 48 sockets, and they come all up to here. This is where all the sockets terminate on the walls. This dimmer pack here is for the chandeliers, so you've got the back pair, middle pair and the front pair, and this is a DMX splitter running the house lights, I believe. So all of the dimmers, all of our generic lights, they are run on Universe 1. All of the digital lights are run on Universe 2, and all the power for those is in this cupboard here. So you have the dimmer packs and the 16 amp sockets. And this is an old fuse box. A lot of cables here. This is all audio and DMX. This box here is quite an interesting one. It controls where the inputs come from the desk. So the desk, we have a 088 solution, and you can use a DMX input for that. And this basically controls where the input comes from. So we've got a stick controller, which I'll show you, the push buttons, or the lighting desk. I think that's actually a send up to the lighting desk. We don't really use it anymore. We just use the stick input because it's much better. This up here is the comm system, so we can communicate to the gantry if we are patching more cables along here. This is a front bar, so it's in front of the proscenium. That's quite an annoying winch to reach because it's over the edge. As you can see, you've got a nice view from the top up here above the stage. Okay, so this cable mess, this is start with the green one. The green line, that's the old audio snake. I think that's DMX, that one there. But this is the new audio snake, and that was put in later. That's the new box I showed you down there. And that basically runs up on the side underneath the front of house bars or poles to the desks. Okay guys, so that's all for up on the gantry, and I'll meet you back down where we control everything for events and basically the simple way to control things. Okay, so I haven't shown you this corner yet. This is actually at the corner of the stage down here. But we also have, for sound, we have a small mixer here by the stage for people who hire the hall out and they don't know how to use our digital desk, which is the Yamaha LS9. They can use that. And this box here, this goes up to the balcony where we control everything with the LS9. This one comes from the stage mixer, which is the one I just showed you. And these two cables go to the speaker, so you can basically change where the input signal from the speakers comes from. This is another comms unit connection. It's the comms unit there, we use Granite Systems. And this box here connects to the stick controller, which is on the other side of the wall, and I'll show you that now. So now I thought I'd show you the sort of events controller, which we can pre-program individual scenes to. So this is the stick controller, and what that does is it's set up 1 to 8 on the DMX input of the lighting desk to control the submasters. So what happens is, if I hit 2, for example, it's going to run the second submaster on the desk. So if we do that, so if you're watching, as you can see, there wasn't a major change there, but I'll try and find another one. This one will be a big one. The blackout, there we go, see? And then that's now on 1. If I hit 3 again, it goes back up to normal lights. And that's what we pre-programmed, so anyone coming to hire Great School or to the music department using it, all they do, hit the button, and that puts on their pre-programmed state. These are the buttons, but we don't use those anymore. I think they kind of did the same thing as the stick. The stick looks nicer and has a bit more functionality. You can change the dimmer, colour and speed, and the zones, which will actually just change the page number on the lighting desk. So that's it from down here. Let's go up to the main control area where we control the lighting and sound from proper full-size desks. I'll see you up there. Okay guys, so we're now on the balcony. This is where we control everything behind this sort of barrier here to stop people coming in. As you can see, that's the stage down there. this table we've got, this is the other end of the snake, the multi-core for the audio which runs down to the stage. These two go to the speaker selection box on the wall, so we can choose where the sound goes into the speakers from either downstage or comes from here, which also goes into the LS9. This is a sort of a computer area where we use to download sound effects or run the sound effects, and that plugs into the LS9 mixer when it's up here. We've also got comm system outputs, which I installed these on here. And they run from the sound box, which I'll show you in a minute. This is the lighting side. We've got the 088 solution. This runs all of the lighting, so Universe 1, 2 and 3, so the generic lights, the DMX lights, and also the house lights as well on Universe 3. We've also got a touchscreen monitor for that, and a keyboard. Makes it just that little bit easier to use and program. Because this section was new and an addition to the balcony, this is where the old lines used to terminate, and we've just extended that through. It's not the best solution, but that's what we did. At either end of the balcony we've got two doors, and I'll show you this one first. This is the lighting box. Oh, stage blocks, didn't know they were in here. Okay. Well, that's a vent that doesn't work. If you turn it on, it starts to smoke. Some nice pictures. We don't normally use these boxes really. They were where we controlled everything, but now we've got the balcony, better visibility, better position. It's just better. We don't use this anymore. We use it as storage. As you can see, these are the follow spots. The Canto 575. That's where we used to hang all our old lights. Don't anymore. We also cut the desk off so we can mount follow spots in here as well. This big cable mess, that's some of the old lighting system we had, the 10 volt lines down to the dimmers, so when we didn't have DMX. This is the frog lighting desk. You can check out my videos on that on my channel. I've done videos on how to program that, how to set it up, so you can go and check those out. These are also another loop where the DMX comes in, so Universe 1, Universe 2, and this is a pass-through for DMX, which goes out onto the rail outside. These two here are for comms units, so again that's just another link to the sound box, which I'll show you now. Okay, so this is the sound box. This is our main storage one, where we store the cables, all the equipment. Got these shelves up here, most of them are empty boxes to be honest. That's a rack mount mixer we use for recording. It's one of the amplifiers for our old PA system that we used to have. Some amps and stuff, cables. A lot of this is down in the marquee at the moment because we've got a sound set up in there. This is what I call the networking box. So when we do video projection, we run Cat5 down to the stage and have a VGA converter on the end of those. Got our radio mics, squeaky stairs. That's the laser cage. It's got laser diodes around the outside, and we try to power that for the production of We Will Rock You. This side we've got another amp here. It's an RA3000, quite an old amplifier. Still works though, so you know. This is where this chair is. Used to be where all of the amplifiers and the crossover were mounted for the sound setup down on stage. This is the remains of all the cables for that. You can see all these all just run down to the stage down there. As you can see along this trough, it's where the snake runs, where all the sound cables run. I think the other side is mainly DMX. You get quite a nice view from up here, but we do have a slight problem with follow spots, as they do sometimes catch the chandeliers, which is not ideal. Got another DMX pass through here. This is another audio loop for the comms system. That's actually the comms system in, so that one connection into the whole circuit, and this is the power unit there. Good motto, team, together everyone achieves more. And a safe stage is a happy stage. So, you know, remember that, guys, it's very important. So that's where we control all of our lighting and sound from. But don't worry, there's still more. We've got another storage area underneath the stage, and I'll take you there now. Just have a quick look. So we're on stage again, and I thought I'd just show you the storage area underneath the stage. And to do that, we need to open a hatch, which is down here, underneath the ladder. So let me just do that for you. So let's head down. This is where all of the old dimmers were. Actually, I don't know if they ripped anything out. I think they did, some of the cabling. That's all the old system, we don't use it anymore. That's where the power comes in. And all the trips up there. So this is also the main storage area for Great School, so some of the sets down here. They have the tables and chairs down here. But we also use it for our main lighting storage. So we've got a load of floods here, some Fresnels. Got loads of stuff. Toolbox, gels, clamps, all cables. It's all stored down here. We've even got a projector there as well, look. This is part of the old sound system. It was taken down. 2 Celestion speakers and 2 more for the back fills. Profiles up there. It's quite crowded. All the tables and converter. Be quite useful. And we also, when we're getting stuff out of here, we open these 2 doors. Excuse the graffiti on here, that wasn't us. These 2 doors here, they open out. I'll show you where they open out to. They open out into here, so we can just pass equipment up to be sorted or to be rigged. So guys, that's the end of my tour of my theatre at school. It's my last week at school, so I thought I'd just do the video. If you want to know any more about the equipment we use, give me a comment and I'll be sure to let you know. Again, thanks for watching, please subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.